this is it for me. I think now we are going to listen to our happy customer, Raim.
Yep. Yeah, my name is Raim Konijnslijper. I work for Visolit. We are an CSP in Scandinavia. We have around 500 customers, and we are monitoring around 650 farms with ControlUp. Today we monitor Citrix ZenApp, Zen Desktop, Horizon, and we're also monitoring some Azure workloads. One of the reasons why we have started with ControlUp is that before we had a monitoring solutions, our support desk or help desk was doing a lot of switching between customers. We have around 150 help desk agents supporting our customers, and what they would do is they get a random call from a Citrix user, and they take the call, they look on the try to find the right credentials for a specific customer. They need to log in, open App Center or open Director, find the right terminal server, and for instance, log over user or troubleshoot the user. And we did some calculations that for each call, it took an agent around 8 minutes from start to end to assist our customers. We thought that was a lot of time, and we were looking for a better way to monitor and solve our Citrix problems. So we tried easy innovations, we tried Horizon, and we tried Goliath, and we tried ControlUp, and we stick with ControlUp because the installation was actually really easy, and because we could use the real-time console and the combination of all the dashboards, all the Citrix customers in one dashboard, that would change our effectiveness in troubleshooting and finding a customer-specific server or customer name, for instance, very fast. And within very fast, I mean that if one of our help desk agents has their dashboard, real-time dashboard open, it just has to literally type in the name, like Yevgeny already showed you the real-time console. On the right top, you can type a name, and then you find the username, and automatically you will see then the user session, and you can determine what is the problem with the specific user. One of the big benefits for us as service provider was that normally a service desk agent would automatically create a ticket to our second line or our third line, and but because of the scripts we can also run with ControlUp, our escalations went down a lot. And because the service desk could actually, with the scripts, resolve a lot of things themselves. For instance, they could determine what kind of group policies were connected to a user session or be applied to a user session, for instance, or with a PowerShell script, they could list printers of a user on the phone. And this really helped us to optimize the way our first line worked. They could actually solve a lot of more problems themselves. And a big benefit for us was that our second line and third line had less workload because of these tools. Our ticket resolving time also obviously went down because of this. Last year we purchased the automated actions tools from ControlUp. The automated actions actually really helped us in creating more density on our servers. Like Yevgeny also showed you already, the big benefit for our users is that if a user is idle for an amount of time, the automated action will actually recognize it and throttle down the resources of that idle session, or maybe for a disconnected session in that matter. And that helped us to gain, more user density and in the long end save money. Also, we use it to capture unexpected behavior. Like Sam already showed you that in the insights report, there are some we have a lot of homegrown applications which people in the companies created themselves, and these applications are not necessarily meant to be on Citrix. So what we've seen in the past is that those applications are specifically grabbing a lot of RAM or CPU, even when idle. And with the use of ControlUp, we could easily identify those processes and automatically throttle them with the automated actions tool, which was a really great help for us. And the same for instance, the Internet Explorer, which goes a lot to 25%. We now have created an automated script which automatically throttles down every Internet Explorer, which runs for 25% for 10 minutes. We will throttle it down to 5% for every user in our environment. And like I said, we have like 45,000 users, so you can imagine how many resources we save just by doing this kind of smart things. Another big benefit for us is to give our customers more visibility on what is actually happening in their farm. We are hosting their hypervisors 9 out of 10, but the customer didn't actually know if they were or didn't have really visibility on what actually was happening in our data centers. With the insights reports, we generate now automatic reports to and send them automatically to the customers on any set dates. Normally we send it out to the first Monday of each month to every customer, where we list all the connected users that month, how many applications were used, what the application usage was, what the user experience was, and how many licenses were actually used. And this was really helpful for us as a service provider, because we could actually now also do a little add-on to our service and not just host their Citrix sessions, but also actually give them the reports accompanied by it. And we think that was a really good add-on service to this product. Obviously, we also use insights for questions from services from customers, where they were actually asking from we had bad experience on Monday the 25th. What was wrong? Then with the retention policy, we could really go back to that specific date, specific time, and specific user, and deliver a report to the IT director or whoever was querying what was the problems that day. And we actually resolved some quite some discussions with customers, where we could actually hand over a real-time on the insights reports over a specific day or time, where actually we could prove that Citrix was not the issue, but actually the network on their side was the issue. So that overall we are a very satisfied ControlUp customer, and that's also why I wanted to present my story here today. that was it for me.